The purpose of this tutorial is to introduce you to StoryJumper, which is a very easy ebook maker for young students. If this is something you're interested in doing, visit the website www.storyjumper.com to begin. What you'll have to do initially is click on Sign Up to create a teacher account. You'll be asked to create a username, a password, enter your birthday, and enter or agree to the terms of use. You'll also be asked for the zip code and the name of the school in which you are going to be assigning your account to. Once you've created an account, you can press Login to begin. And what you can do is initially set up a class. I have a class created right here, but if you do not have a class created already, click on the Set Up a New Class button. Here you can give your class a name and a class password that all of the students will use in order to log in. You also have the ability to set the duration of time that you'd like your students' accounts to be open. After this time period is passed, the accounts will be closed and students will not be able to access them at school. There's also the ability to add home access if you want the students to be able to access their accounts from home. Listed below here, you can add your students' first names, and I recommend adding the students' last initials here for your entire class. And instead of auto-creating screen names, I would recommend you create a simple screen name for them. So I can add students here, and then save once I'm finished. Once you have created your students here in your class, on your dashboard here for your classes, you'll have the class name, and then you have the ability to print handouts here for your students to use to log in. So if you press this print button here, you'll have this web page that will open up, and it actually has the password for the students to use, as well as this class ID number, which is very important. If you wanted to, you can print out these login sheets below and hand one to each student. It has the information that they need in order to access the account from school and from home with the assistance of a parent. So here I'm going to go ahead, and if I press this Start button here, it will start the duration of the activity of the class, and I can always come back to this page and stop it once I no longer want my students to access it. So now I'm going to log off my teacher account and log in as a student. And the way that they can get to this screen from the home page is to click on the Classroom Edition link here and type in the class ID, which is right here, 613-9499. And yours will be different for each of your classes as well. Once they have entered this ID number, they can find their name, and they can type in the class password to begin. So here you can see a ebook has already been created by this student. If they have not already created one, the space will be empty, and they can press the Create button to begin. They have several options here that they can pick from, but most likely they'll probably build an ebook from scratch, so I'll select that. And they have a lot of options here to customize their ebook. They have a series of props that they can include, and then they can find more by clicking on this More Props button. They also have the ability to insert scenes, and there's a lot for them to pick from if they go to More Scenes. They can upload photos if they have photos saved on the computer, and then they have a series of text boxes to pick from as well. So they can start here by creating scenes, adding some props. They can change the size of the props as well as rotate them. With these text boxes here, they can make them look however they want and move them around. And click out of this whenever they're done. And all they need to do is click on the next page to begin adding content there, and use these arrows here at the bottom to rotate between pages of their ebook. They also have a timeline view here at the top where they can see the pages of their ebook all at the same time. They can change the views here, expanding it to be full screen. They can zoom in or zoom out if they wanted to view these pages a little bit closer up or further back. And once they're finished, they can press this orange save button here at the bottom and exit. And from here, they have the ability to read their ebook and see what it looks like in the reader view. Now I can show you as a teacher how you would be able to see the ebooks that your students have created. So I will log out of the student's account and I will go to teacher login here and log into my teacher account. And now I'll click on the name of my class, and here is where all of the ebooks created by my students will be listed by their name, and I can read them. They also give you the option, if you wanted to purchase the books, but this is just fine if you wanted to look at them online. So this tutorial has been intended to show you how you can use Story Jumper to create fun and easy ebooks with your young students.